For Off the Block, I'm Van Lopes, and we are now joined by Concordia-Irvine men's volleyball head coach Shawn Patchell after his team knocked off the number 5 ranked team in the nation and their next-door neighbor, UC Irvine. And, Coach, have to ask, how does it feel to win the Battle of Irvine?
Yeah, it feels great. You know, we had a really good match in the Bren Center about a month ago. It was a good battle, and we went down in 4, but yeah, you know, I thought the boys really responded, especially from the service line tonight.
Yeah, well, talking about that in terms of the serve, what was the mindset of your team going the match from the serving line?
Yeah, you know, we just wanted to get them out of system. Their middles are really good. They're monsters, and so we felt like that was the difference last time we played them. They were in system too much. And we just kind of turned the tables a little bit and served more aggressively, and you know we felt a little more comfortable in our own nest.
Yeah. Well, Coach, one player for you who was bombing it behind the line, Jordan Hopi, 3 aces tonight. And I want to ask you not only about this match, but it seemed the last couple of matches his numbers have really been on the rise since there was a little bit of a dip in February. Have you noticed any changes in his play that's resulted in the success?
Oh, definitely. You know, he just has a better, tougher mindset. And, you know, this is his first year in the MPSF. So, you know, there's a learning curve. And, you know, he's a great athlete, but, you know, the last time he played was at OCC. And so, you know, he's learning how to deal with a huge block, not just a bigger block, but a huge block, and just learning how to compete at the highest level. So he's been great. And, you know, the one thing that's really impressive about him is he's just a really good passer under pressure. And I think just looking at his stats today, he has our highest percentage of good passes. And so, you know, good for him. But, yeah, he's learning how to compete. He's learning how to, you know, keep going high and hard, and then he has a really nice, I call it small ball. You know, he can tip and roll. He's a really good beach player, so we want to use that side of his game as well. So, yeah, he's been a work in progress, and he just keeps getting better. So he's a tough kid.
Well, Coach, talking about the player who's gained the ball to your pins, Chandler Gibb, you know, guy the offense tonight to more than a 300 attack percentage. What were you seeing from him on the court that was really helping him be so successful distributing the ball?
Yeah, he's been our captain. You know, he's our senior captain. He and Hunter Howell, and yeah, you know, both those guys, Chandler and Hunter, they've acted just how you want a senior to act. So they've been leading. They're holding guys accountable. You know, Chandler, you know, gets in guys' faces, and you know he's a little guy, but he's a fiery spark plug for us. But you know, the past month, you know, he has been just spot on, and he's been playing hurt, and it's his senior year, and he's just grinding it out. But you know, he's just a great competitor, and he loves to distribute. You know, if you look at our distribution, you have Jordan Hoppy with 13 kills, Ray Bar-Simeon with 13 kills, Zach Meyer with 12. So we're hard to defend when he's dishing.
And, Coach, I want to ask, you know, UC Irvine tonight obviously didn't have a couple of their players who typically play. Obviously, you guys have no control on who the other team puts out there on the other side of the net. But as a coach and as a team, what challenges do that present when you're game plan for certain people and then you have to adjust to new players coming in you may not spend as much time game planning for?
Yeah, it makes you work harder. You know, they had a totally different lineup out there for BYU. And, you know, that's a win for them to go split up in Provo, to win in 4 the second night at BYU. And so, you know, they have a bunch of great guys. And so we had to prepare for 2 setters, 2 opposites. You know, Offenbach came in up at BYU and really, you know, kind of won that match for him, a spark from the bench. And he was good on the left side as well. But it's tough when a guy sits down and somebody else starts, because you never know. You prepare all week for one guy, and then somebody else steps up, and you're not really prepared for his tendencies. But it's challenging. But yeah, I thought we played really clean volleyball tonight, so really proud of our guys.
Yeah. Well, Coach, you look at your team the last couple of weeks here on a 5-match winning streak. Do you feel that this team is, really starting to kind of gel and peak kind of at the right time late in the season?
Yeah, we definitely haven't peaked yet, so that's the good news. We've had the injury bug this year. We didn't have one injury last year, and this year we have just had just a slew of injuries, a lot of concussions. Ray Barsemian had knee surgery. He's back almost to full force, and so we're dangerous. We're ready for the second half of the season.
Yeah. Well, and final question, Coach, and we'll let you go on this kind of look in the second half of the season. You're getting back into conference play, MPSF action. Any thoughts on a couple of your upcoming matches? Playing USC later on this week.
That's big. Here we go. It's we get to play in the North Gym on Saturday, so that's a special place for me. And we're going to get up there early and get acclimated. We got them last year in the Galen Center, so it'd be special. But I just wanted to shout out to Addy Enriquez, our libero. He's been tough, and so here's a guy that didn't play last year a whole bunch, but I thought he really had a beautiful match tonight, along with Hunter Howell, who was hit 700. So a couple of those guys. So we need those guys to make a run in the second half of the MPSF.